Education program is for K through 12, certified for all the 50 states within the United States, and has extensive curriculum in all subjects from kindergarten through high school. And what I'm going to do today is to give you an overview of some of the highlights of functions so that you can get familiar with it. The username, the password, and the school name. The username and password you would enter directly into the field. The school, if the drop down does not appear, you have to type in the school name. So this is the screen that you would see once you log in. And let me familiarize you with it a little bit. On the top left corner here is the messaging area. It's a simple messaging area between teachers, between teacher and students. Then you have these tabs on the top, and you can navigate using that. Or the same navigation is also possible by going this way. So let's go and look at some curriculum. So the way to look at that through the menu is doing an assignment builder. So in assignment builder, screen shows something like this. You have here the subject, all K through 12, all the subject material that is available. Here you have some tabs related to the curriculum stream. We're going to go into the Odyssey curriculum one and pick perhaps pick economics. So once I pick the subject, it shows you here, if you can see, the grade out buttons, which is pre-kindergarten, kindergarten 1, 2, 3, all the way through 12 and high school. When it says high school, that means it applies to the entire 4 years of high school. I'm going to go into high school and see this. So it shows that in high school level economics, these are the corresponding chapters or sections of the curriculum that's available. So here it's going to show you a very engaging style, interactive way to teach or provide information about scarcity.
Hi, just checking my stuff. I got my bag of buttons, my bag of drywall screws, my bag of kittens. Oh, I'll just check on the rest later. Hi, I'm Carl the Collector, or Hal the Hoarder. You can't have enough names, or enough stuff, period, because eventually everything will run out. Everything! Imagine that you could no longer have your favorite thing because the entire supply of it ran out. But ask yourself this, what would you do without that thing? Would you be able to survive? So I'll explain a bit about this idea that most resources are scarce or limited and identify the difference between wants and needs. And then maybe you too can prepare yourself for the inevitable. This is economics. Economics concerns the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services within our world, countries, and communities. At the basis of economics are goods and services. Goods and services are made up of natural, human, and human-made resources. Take my car, for example. The car didn't appear out of thin air. First, people designed the car, then raw materials were purchased to build the car, humans and machines helped assemble the car, and the finished product was shipped to a car.
All right, so you get the idea. So most of the material that is available within Odyssey program is highly engaging, interactive, sort of making it fun and visual so that the student stays engaged. Here we had gone to assignment builder and we're going in there. So I'm going to pick creating an assignment. Now let's say that I'm going to do an assignment in math. So now because I chose math is a common program that's got different grade level material. So K through 8. Pick grade level 8, then it will show me material related to level 8 math. And now let's create an assignment. It will be something that as a teacher I want to give it to the student. Example, real numbers, and then I say add selected task, the assignment to, then I say complete assignment. And in here it gives the assignment a name. You can change that. You can put some descriptions here. And since I had already picked this math 8, already pre-selected subject math and 8th. But as a teacher, you can change that. That means you can give an 8th grade math material to an advanced student who may be in seventh grade without changing the student enrollment in the program. The assignment order shows you how the assignment is to be presented. If there are multiple topics, sequential means that it will be presented one at a time in a sequential manner. Self-select means that the student can a student can go directly to any of the topic. Most of the teachers would prefer it sequential so that the student is not confused. Assigned to students now, you can assign this assignment to a specific student now or later. So I go in there and I have not created any student, so it's showing blank. Otherwise, in this area, you will have students appear, and you can click the entire class of your students or pick specific students. So the test builder is probably the most used one and a popular one because it allows you to do a diagnostics test and then allows a customized learning path for specific students. So I'm going to click on test builder. First is to decide on the standard set to use for the test. So these are the standard tests that are available. I'm going to pick Pennsylvania State Standard. And so in the subject, I pick, say, math. And in objective additions, you can decide either to replace all objectives or add to existing objectives. So here it's showing all the objectives that are set for Pennsylvania State Standard grade 8 math objectives. So then I go next. And here it shows within those topics or sections that I picked, what are the diagnostic tests that appeared. So here, what is the square root of 64? There's a questions on it. So you can see how, so this is the actual questions corresponding to that specific one that will be asked to the student. Next. And here I can give it a name. Mastery score. This will appear in your report and in also the statistics to see how many have passed. Building learning path. This is important and you want to keep it at yes. What this means is that if the student fails to answer some of the questions, the system will automatically build a customized learning path for that student. So all right. So here it shows you the summary of the test. I say save. And so then if you see, this is like the assignment builder now. I'm back to the main screen. So if I want to see all the assignments and test builders that I have built, I can always go to assignment and assignment status. So I search. So we have gone through the assignment builder, assessment, reports. I'm going to just touch upon the reports and you can directly go there and try them out. There's utilizations report that summarizes students' time on tasks. There's attendance report, that means students logging in the sessions and so on. The duration report. The enrollment report provides information about students depending on user. You can filter by school, teacher, and grade level. The assignment status. It can show you how much it's completed, who has completed it, the scores if you have a test related to it. Then you have a student progress report, a progress summary, learning path status, so that way you can see how the learning path is set up for each of the students and their status and progress of it. The student completion. Odyssey community is really related to messaging and sort of like a forum sections. And there are some additional reports that I'm not going to touch upon. Up, you have my class, and typically in most cases the students would be all loaded and you'd find your students. But if needed, you can always add a student manually here as well. So you can add a class, you can add a new student